I'm a little scared, Chet.
Closing your eyes, it won't work.
Well, if he suddenly decides to get the knives out, I'm scared.
It's not like if he closes his eyes, he'll disappear.
Alright. Thank you for the visit.
Mwah.
Ah! Ow. He looks so floofy. He is pretty floofy.
Yes, I am.
Not you. Some kite shields, robes. Inventory's almost full.
Halt! Parl, if you would be so kind as to have a word with us.
Who are you?
I have been chosen by the remaining members of our house to speak for all. We were most honored by your intention to free us.
What do you want?
Simply carry forth and destroy Witch Knight Myrna, who has so commandeered our house. And her dreadful Prismere Chantry, of course. We are sure you'll have no problem finding her. Or defeating her. We eagerly anticipate your success.
So those are the pride guys from the dude at the gate. Witch Knight Myrna. Oh boy. Alright, I don't know how tough Myrna is. Let's see what happens. So she's dead. Okay. I gotta say, the fate system thing where you can like, do that, it makes the boss fights pretty stupid sometimes. The fact that you can do that.
Well done, child of dust. You've killed the immortal defender and liberated a house full of arrogant backstabbers. I should thank you for exposing the disloyal amongst my kin. But then, I have so much to thank you for.
The Fae are turning against you.
Pride? Their betrayal was inevitable. But soon you faced the House of Vengeance, and their loyalty to Tianok is absolute. Pure. Instinct. The goddess of mercy awakens. And with every step you take into my homeland, she comes that much closer to walking our world and purging your kind. So, welcome to Alabastra. It shall be the death of you once more.
He knows I've died once in the past. That's interesting. This door is locked by unusual means. Okay.
We have seen our champion bested, our advantage lost, and our minds are cleared. Bravo to you, champion. House of Pride, in our ineffable wisdom, renounces the Tuatha
Ineffable
and demands
wisdom.
that you accept our immediate surrender.
You demand I accept your surrender? The Tuatha are driven out.
Your army is welcome here. We trust our benevolence will be well remembered should Gadflow be dethroned. We thank you kindly, and our mages have already been assisting your army in their march into Alabastra. We trust you do not object.
We move onwards to Alabastra.
Most excellently spoken. You have the commanding presence of a young Aegon, who once also bore the pleasure of our august company. Allow us to welcome you to Alabastra.
Hey, Neof.
We trust your visit will be eventful.
Chris says, Mike, can you come to my job and provide tech support so I can take the day off? What makes you think I can support your tech? Unstoppable force. The guardian of pride, the invincible Dren, fell before your indomitable power. You liberated the House of Pride and opened the path to your final confrontation with Gadflow. Now it's saying I can go through this door? Where am I? Oh, I'm in the final area. Alright, so do we have a fast travel? Okay, so we need to find a fast travel point and then do any side quests we want to do, because we're like at the end of the main game.
The House of Pride opened its gates and welcomed us as honorary champions. They say it's simple hospitality, but I suspect we have you to thank. Now is the difficult part. We can hold Cluricon, even push a little into Alabastra, but we don't have the forces to mount a siege on Gadflow.
I don't need an army.
Where armies have been fated to fail, you have the chance to succeed. But you won't be alone. The army will secure a base at the mouth to Alabastra. Meanwhile, the 5 of us will split up and infiltrate quick and quiet as we can. Meet at the House of Vengeance, on Gadflow's doorstep. From there, we strike at Baal, the heart of his empire. I'll see you in Alabastra.
Hope you've got better luck this time, eh?
Got a quest giver here, Captain Canwin.
Praise Lyria! I thought you'd never arrive. Welcome to Camp Moondown. Are you with Captain Ancilla's company?
I'm the hero of Melson Shear. I feel like I wouldn't introduce myself as I'm the hero, but here we go.
We need soldiers, not heroes. Without help, we won't last long on this ridge. Still, any help is something. Will you lend a hand?
Sure.
Thank you. Without you, we could not... No! That's a Tuatha now! Come! Goodbye.
Okay. I mean, that wasn't that bad.
Hello.
Oh, bag's full.
That should give you a taste of what we've been up against. Tuatha see this camp as sacrilege. Thank you for your help. The tales of your courage are true.
I'm amazing. How do we end this siege?
That I don't know. Fate has thrown so much hardship our way. Tuatha took our healer. The weaponsmith ran off. The mercenaries
weaponsmith just
deserted
left.
us when the gold ran out. They're camped on the land bridge to the south, but they're not going anywhere while the Tuatha hold Shadow Pass.
I'll find your healer.
If you rescue Colm, our injured could fight again, and we might stand a chance. Raiders seized him 2 nights ago. It was dark, but I'm certain I saw them head to Glass Pillar Caves. Goodbye.
Hello, mortal. I am the Knave of Pride. Wait a moment. The hero of Melson Shear. Here to offer your services. You have impeccable timing. I have some Bulgans that need to be disposed of.
Bulgans? What are Bulgans?
They're everywhere. Big red faces. The stuff of nightmares.
Oh, those big Etten
The
looking
Bulgan
dudes.
masters use them as foot soldiers when they can. They compel the Bulgan to fight. If you're in the mood, locate these Bulgan masters. Shouldn't be too difficult for the hero of Melsenshire.
What? I assume y'all heard that? What? I'm getting yelled at. Why are you showing everyone your butt? What did I say? It won't be difficult at all.
Well, get to work then, hero. And come see me once you've thwarted the threat. Goodbye.
That was Cadfer. I'm trying to sleep over here. No, he was in the window sunbathing. Then he suddenly just jumped up here on top of his castle and yelled at me. So I just assumed that that was like, pay attention to me right now. Uh-oh. Ah, I got chomped. Okay. Alright, so we are in the final area, presumably, of the game, chat. And I don't know if there is more. How many DLCs does this have? Hang on a second. Kingdoms of Amalur. How many DLC? Really hope I didn't make a typo. There are 3 DLCs. Legend of Dead Kill, we did it. Teeth of Narrows, we did it. Fate Sworn. What is that? Fate Sworn? So there might be one more DLC after we finish the main stuff. Possibly. So we've got side quests, this area, and then maybe one more DLC. Alright, so let's look at the quests we've got. Find the Proving Halls. That's up here. Okay. Let's go do that. This was for the Warrior Guild. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. My bags are full. Hold up. Wait a minute. Turn that off for a minute. Salvage. Oh man. Okay. Let me hang on a sec. Let me write this down. Game could use a salvage all button. Let's see. Okay. In case I want to do a review video on this, I'd like to have these thoughts recorded.
Come see me again.
And a seizure warning. Maybe. Maybe a little bit of that too. Okay. Back to the Proving Halls.
And so you have come, whether to aid the house or rain punishment on the Tuatha, I do not know. That you are here is enough. To assuage your confusion, I am Bizarrain, king of the house. During your trials, I will observe and communicate to you through this medium.
What must I do?
What you do is of no concern to me. What I hope to evaluate is what you are, to know how you might best help the house. I have locked the way behind you. The way forward is your only path out of these halls. I can tell you no more, other than that I will be watching.
Oh. I was like, what just shot me? Sage's signet. That's junk. That's junk. Take that. Through the medium of the Christmas bauble. Yeah, he's just like a big old ornament. He's like, what you do is of no concern to me. I just jump on top of the orb, start riding it around. He's like, wait, no.
Help me, mortal! The beast will kill me if you do not help!
Where's the monster?
I do not know. The midden, it has been sullied.
I feel like this is part of the
We've never
test.
feared such assaults until recently. Wait, what was that? It is here!
Kill the Ed. Okay, you can see Seed a lot here. Where's Dennis? Wait, I think the NPC just got killed. The one that we were defending. We'll see if she gets back up after the fight. Oh boy. April says this is a long game. Every time I open mic on Twitch, I see you playing this. It is a lengthy game. I've been playing it during my morning streams, which means I've been putting about like 16 hours a week into it. And it has got a bit of time to it. We're like 90% of the way done with the base game. We've done 2 of the 3 DLCs so far. But I'm enjoying it. If I wasn't enjoying it, I would just blast through the main story and then that's it. Hopefully y'all are enjoying it too. What's the story so far? It's difficult to summarize like 50 hours of story in just a couple sentences, but the main part is like, there's this war going on between humans and Fae. But Fae, when they die, they kind of like come back to life later. So humans and Fae, when they're fighting, you know, some humans die, some Faes die, and then the Fae come back. So the humans are slowly losing the war just because of how the Fae's bodies work. They don't stay down. And the humans, to try to even the playing field, tried to make something they call the Well of Souls to bring people back to life when they die, to make it even. While experimenting with the Well of Souls, it keeps spitting out people, like bodies, that had no souls. So they just had this massive pile of bodies. And after you design your character, you wake up in that horrific body pile. It's like very, very horrifying. And apparently, it worked once. So you were brought back to life. You don't know anything about your past before you died, but you were brought back to life by the Well of Souls. And the side effect of that is in this game, everyone has a fate. You know, you're fated to get run over by a bus in 3 weeks, whatever. Everyone has a strand of fate. You don't have one because you already met your fate and then came back to life. So what that means is anything that was like fated to happen, you can mess with it. So it's almost like, not like everybody thinks they have free will, but if they find out their fate, there's no avoiding it. You actually have free will in this world.
So you have completed your
So you can
first
mess with
trial.
things.
Your actions spoke volumes. but your reactions are just as pertinent. You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Why?
Persuasion. Tell me why I'm here.
It would be at great fault if I did not know something of you, the mysterious mortal without a fate to call his own. Your lack of fate is intriguing, I will admit. And although it is why I summoned you, it does not represent the whole of your nature. Hence, the need for evaluation. Ahead, you will find a Fae of Sorrows succumbing to poison. I am interested to see what you make of him.
He didn't comment on the fact that I failed to save the lady's life. Non-essential, I guess. Nope, don't do that.
Please, are you the mortal that Bizarrain has brought to aid us? The one he has promised? Thank mercy I have been poisoned. But now that you are here, you can kill me.
What? I could cure you? How about that?
End my suffering.
Who did this to you? Persuasion.
I do not know. Everything is blurred. I do not even know where I am. It must have been him. He does whatever he cares with his subordinates. It was Bizarrain.
You want me to kill you?
Please, mortal. I know it's strange, but the Fae are not like you. Death is different to us. I will rise once more in time, but killing me will let me escape this suffering.
Okay.
Thank you for ending this.
I mean, if he's gonna come back to life and be grateful for it, then I guess it's fine.
Death is something you readily deliver, it seems. But did that Fae die as a result of your mercy or your barbarity?
Why was this trial needed?
I lead a court of Winter Fae who wish to free these lands from the Tuatha, and we have gone too long without new blood. You have demonstrated substantial worth. One trial remains.
Remains. Where's Dennis? Did he get locked out? That's happening a lot in here. Is it better than being trapped in a Japanese dating sim with an evil AI trying to kill you or keep you forever? I mean, don't tease me with a good time.
You have reached this chamber at last. The time of trial is over. No more apparitions, no more questions. The House of Sorrows has always held a precarious position in this world, and now we hold on to it by the tips of our fingers. You think you have broken the Tuatha's grip on Cluracan. You have not. Even now, the Winter Fae and the House of Sorrows are subject to their malice.
What can I do?
The House of Sorrows has always existed to preserve and maintain the oldest traditions of winter. We are the essence of these Fae lands. The House holds an authority among the Fae that the Tuatha have always coveted. Now, they finally seek to claim that power for their own. We must conclude your trial. Ready your weapon. You are to strike me down.
Why?
What you need to do and why you must do it are two very different matters, mortal. I deal in instructions, not explanations.
Why show yourself now?
Because there are trials that I can observe from afar, and others that I must see at hand. We have reached the trial that I must be present for, if I am to test you truly.
Alright, so he wants me to kill him, but he's a Fae, so he's gonna get back up later on. So, okay.
Indeed. Perhaps not. Now that your trial has concluded, come with me. The Tuatha have yet to break down our doors, but I would not put that past them.
What?
The house is poised
He
to
said
collapse
wait,
from
takes
the Tuatha's
backsies?
dissension and destruction, and I need one to help us.
Did he just want to test my resolve? You call this a trial?
I know it is not the mortal way to test someone in a manner such as this. The beast, the poison, it was all done out of necessity. I did not need you to understand the trial. I only needed it completed. I do not have time for you to meet the struggles of the house unprepared.
Okay, I'll stop the Tuatha.
Perhaps you will, indeed, deliver us from them. Or perhaps you will only forestall the inevitable. I suppose we shall learn one way or the other. You are of our house now. The Hearthstone I gave you will reflect your affinity with us. Come, join me at the House of Sorrows. I will show you a world stranger than you have ever seen.
It's a container. Titan shields. Junket.
Speak.
Sometimes I wonder if you skip dialogues because you skip them or because they're repeating stuff they said seconds
Speak.
ago. Usually, I'll click a dialogue if I'm really curious what the answer is. Otherwise, I feel like, yeah, it's like, oh, my character either already knows this or doesn't care.
I have a task for you. Of late, there are many in this house who have come to
Warning
view
mark,
my
Able Belt.
authority with disdain. As such, there is need of someone unbiased by our house's history and the traditions therein. Someone such as you. We must move quickly. The Tuatha will not hold their strikes for long. Let us stop their next blow.
Gonna look at your Factorio vid after this. Always be curious about the game. Yeah, dude, I had to relearn how to play it because I played it and I enjoyed it, but the last time was 3 years ago and I couldn't even remember the controls. Y'all ever done that? Like, you open up a game and you're like, I know I love this game, but I can't remember how to play it. So, like, I tried to just dive into it. I failed miserably, and then I went back to the tutorial, relearned the basics. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm good now. And then I started again. Good morning, Chip. Yeah, Chip's here. He's being cute. Bluebell says good morning. Okay. How can we stop the Tuatha?
You fail to understand. Although the Tuatha wage war with us, as they have with the Alfar, they do so by other methods. Our enemies are subtle. They target individuals, not armies. They strike at convictions, not cities. And by doing so, they can retreat to where we cannot find them. For all our years of struggle, we know only this: that our enemy is led by a Tuatha agent, Saturnin. He is the master of this shadowy coup.
How do we find Saturn?
We cannot right now. He hides himself and covers his tracks well. But I have a lead which